how do you know this for sure? Tommy asked. I just do, Wilbur answered, a little more sharply than usual. But you've said stuff like this before and it wasn't true. You've got a bit of a track record of lying, Tommy said. I have never lied to you, Wilbur spoke firmly. The atmosphere of fun and whimsy quickly drained from the room. I mean, Tommy began, that's not true. I've had so many people lie to me, including you. Wilbur shook his head. I've never lied to you. What about the pit? What about the stuff you said about Tubbo betraying us in L'Manberg? What about when you said no one would hurt Tubbo? Wilbur lifted his mask. If I truly believed it was the truth, does that make me a liar? Tommy thought for a moment. Well, not exactly, but that's the difference between me and Schlatt. That's the difference between me and Phil, and that's the difference between me and Quackity. The sparks had stopped flying, so it was impossible to make out Wilbur's facial expressions as he spoke. I have never lied to you, Tommy. I've been wrong, but I've never lied to you, Tommy. I won't lie to you. Do you trust me, Tommy? Because right now, I feel like you don't trust me. These words Wilbur spoke, these words that have calmed the strongest men and built entire nations, had no effect on Tommy anymore. They just made him a little frightened. Tommy had heard Wilbur speak like this many times, but it never got easier. He felt he had done something wrong simply by posing his point of view, and he felt like the antagonist when all he wanted was an answer. I trust you, Wilbur, he said quietly. Wilbur brought his visor back down and carried on his work. After a long night, the trap was set. The two went to bed. Wilbur slept soundly and deeply whilst Tommy stayed awake. Tubbo was wrong. The table rolled the farthest.